was pretty late into my career. And actually, I had a pretty solid marathon career up to that point. In 2011, I was 2 seconds away from winning the Boston Marathon. So run 26.1 miles and then you have to get into a sprint. Makes you hungry, but it kind of breaks your heart. So I'd been really close. I'd made 2 Olympic teams and it's kind of getting closer to the end of my career, I thought. And it was like that point where you almost give up hope, where you're like, oh, the moment's passed. And on that day, I was almost able to use like every tool in my toolbox that I had built up over the years, running all these races, evaluating, going back and rethinking, what can I learn? What can I change? And like, I just built this whole skill set. And on that day, it felt like I got to use every single tool and like put together the masterpiece. So I think having been so close, having put in so much time and then being able to use all those, like couldn't have picked a perfect moment, like a more perfect moment or more perfect way for me to win. And that's what it felt like. It just felt like so gratifying where like every moment all of a sudden became worth it. You're like, yes, that's why I kept doing it. Like I got to use everything today. And this is what happens. It might not happen right when you think it's going to, but it doesn't mean it can't happen. So it's pretty great.
That's awesome. Yeah. I hear a lot of stories of people who work for something all their lives and they get to that point and they hit it. And then it's like, I worked all my life for this. And now it's like, it's going downhill once I hit the pinnacle. Did you experience that at all once you won the Boston Marathon?
I think to a degree. I mean, I think I was definitely on the plateau to, a dip in my career anyways, in terms of how fast I could run, my ability. I think it, bought me more time to find out if I could get any better, if I could tweak some things, and just kind of play around in the marathon a little bit more. But it definitely, it takes the fire away a little bit when you want one thing so bad for so long and then you achieve it. It's like that why. You go back to that why. And for me, it was always like, I want to win the Boston Marathon. And then afterwards, you're like, well, why? Because like, do I want to win it again? Or, like what's going to move you to work that same way and have that same fire and like in those critical moments be willing to hurt. And that got dulled a bit on the other side of it.